Never dispose of the pen, I'm at it again. We close to the end, the older I get, emphatic I am. They try to pretend, they try to be friend, wreak havoc instead. Look at the trends, can't comprehend my dramatic ascent. I'm heavenly sent, they try to condemn. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the man. Yeah, different vision, but the same goes. Big collision off the main road, that's the beaten path where my brain goes. Fuck the devil's wrath off my halo. Hella stones, no Thanos. Hella gold, no rainbow. This is hella genius in my brain lobes. Hella gross as far as revenue goes. Bought me a net for these Benjamins though. You not a threat, you an enemy though. Broke me a sweat, killing enemies slow. Body offset, all these feminine flows. Hardly upset, but you testing me though. All of these stats are depressingly low. Why your girl think I'm a specimen though? Drones and them perks is my medicine though. There's no comparison, black in America, little too arrogant. I just embarrass y'all niggas irrelevant. I shouldn't mention it, that's royal etiquette. Out of my element, way too intelligent. Grab you a therapist, send in my sentiments. Neck full of sediments, cop me a Tesla and skirt through the valley. Drop the investment in Silicon Valley. All this cake, but I'm missing the patty. Might mess around and just move to Miami. Drums are so loud that they breaking the chassis. King of the grass like I'm Lionel Messi. I am not crass, but my mental is messy. Mud in my glass while my pencil is sketching. All these rappers, but no one impressed me. Most of them actors at labels is testing.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Oh, Santa's coming.
Ho, 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 you lazy beesh.
No! I literally just flushed 5 times and it's clogged. Number 1, a big gulp. Number 2, Pringles.
You are going to have diabetes eating this shit.
You better go, go, go to the fucking gym.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Because
the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh, welcome everyone to episode 23 Hundo and 94 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Meatcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you beasts.
Yeah, it's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Welcome to the episode. Happy to have you here. It is Black Friday. It is Black Swole Week, and we have a great episode today. We also have an overtime segment that is going live immediately following today's episode. So make sure that you are ready for that. You could join now over there, swolenormysex.com/BSW for those awesome Black Swole Week specials, and made the announcement. Oop, what's going on here? There we go. I don't know if that went out for any of you. I accidentally That was weird. My screensaver came on. And also over there at papaswolio.com, you get 15% off site-wide with code Black Friday at checkout. So fucking awesome. Make sure you go over there and check out the awesome merch over there at papaswolio.com as well. Very excited for overtime today. It's going to be a lot of fun as always. So you could still join the fam right now and get there in time for overtime. We're going to stream it live inside the Telegram chat. And of course, inside Swole TV. So let's get into today's episode. Drop in the comments down below. What are you smashing today? Happy Friday. Happy Fef, the day in which we delete, we unfollow, we unfriend, we cut out all the fucking noise. Now is the time to do exactly that. Falcon. Cut out the fucking noise, bish. Let's go. All right, yes, sir. Hashtag Fef. It's fucking Friday. It's fucking Friday. Drop that in the comments down below. Hashtag Fef. And cheers, Leo, you raging alcoholic. Now, today we only have the Tainty Man. We only have the Tainty Man. There is no one in the church. I know. Mama Solio went out and she took my dearest church. It's going to get emotional. Let's just get into that tip before I get... Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. I miss her already. Like, she's with me all day. I didn't realize how much I would miss her. She's only been gone for like an hour. And it's like... It's also my attention because I always have to know where she is and she's always fucking a maniac. So and then when she's not here, it feels empty and quiet, which is kind of nice, but I miss my church. All right, let's get into the first Swole Fam post. First one's from Antoinette from our discussion board, swolenormoussex.com. Antoinette writes, Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Antoinette, found Papa Swolio 2 weeks ago on Instagram, here for community knowledge, fitness know-hows, and workouts. I've only been back in the gym every single day for 5 to 6 weeks. I'm on some memento mori. It's now or never. I can and I will. I don't have family, and all 8 people in my soul tribe died from 2020 up to now. So over the pandemic, I started a business and enrolled my ass back into school. I fell off the gym about a year ago because of grief and lack of motivation. I did not hold myself accountable. I didn't become a total sedentary piece of shit, but I let grief overtake the best parts of me. I'm done with that shit now. Blessed to find you all. Welcome to the fam. Sorry to hear that. Welcome. You're in the right place. We got you. We got you, Antoinette. Welcome to the fam. We got this one. What's this? Let's see. What's going on here? This is from the Telegram chat? Or is this from Instagram stories? It's from Brandon. I guess Brandon shared this in the Telegram chat. LMFAO. I came across this video and I'm dying. Oh, I get it now. So if you're just listening, this is from Instagram stories and he's sharing the video, or Instagram reels. And he's sharing the video because obviously Brandon shared this in the Telegram chat. And if you don't know, I've been doing a lot of like, hey, you look good, but I've been doing name call outs. So this was one where I'm like, Brandon, go to the fucking gym. Like, aren't you slacking, Brandon? And he shared a picture. Absolutely fucking not. So round of applause. Very nice. Very nice. I get it. Can you imagine scrolling through and all of a sudden I'm just yelling at you like, yo, Brandon? Can you imagine? Just like fucking like, oh my God. I feel like I'm being literally watched. I got you. I'm coming for you, fam. All right, Kate from our Telegram chat. I literally skipped one family Thanksgiving because they were just serving vegan and gluten and salt-free everything. Matt Damon. Nothing wrong with gluten-free, but salt-free? Why? Why vegan? And they love to be up in my recent divorce. They love to be up in my recent divorce at the dinner table. Taking the 7 pillars seriously over here. Holy shit. So one family Thanksgiving. I wonder what that means. So do you have multiple family Thanksgivings with like different ones from different parts of your family? Because that kind of makes sense. Maybe you go to your cousins. Sometimes all the cousins get together. It depends. Every family's different. Sometimes it's both sides of your family, right? You have one on your mom's side. You have a Thanksgiving on your dad's side. So that kind of makes sense. So glad you skipped that one. That's fucking ridiculous. All up in your divorce over the, ew. Gross. Talk about, getting up in your personal space. Not Thanksgiving dinner table. Probably because they're vegans, so they're not mentally stable. All right, Stephanie writes, my pup and I walked a 5K this morning. Excellent. There you go. That's right. There are a lot of those like turkey trot things, right? So people stuff their fat fucking faces and then go for a run. But good for you. I'm sure that was not you. I'm sure that wasn't you, Stephanie. That's cool. Very cool. Everyone brings their pets out there. That's fun. TCAP, nice. Steak time over here. You got a picture of a steak and some sweet potatoes. Those Lara bars? What's in those things? What's in that? What's up with those? All right. Very nice. Round of applause. Good post, fam. Hope everyone did well. Should have showed up with a steak. I would have brought a steak to vegan Thanksgiving. Stephanie, I did not stuff my face afterwards. Oh, that was yesterday. That's right. Today is Friday. So that was probably yesterday. That's all right. Look, I think you can stuff your face. Just stuff your face with quality food, right? People are eating all sorts of weird garbage. So it's like stuff your face with real shit, right? Stuff your face with real food. Come on. But it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, so what? So what? Why can't you just eat a big fucking steak? Have a big old roast or something. Or have turkey, but it's just a weak bird. Just a dry ass weak bird. Like it's just dry. It's always dry. Even if you cook it moist, it's dry. It's dry. It's just dry. And you don't want to eat turkey fat. You just want to get a steak. Get a steak. Or if you're going to have the piece of turkey, like put some grass-fed butter all over it. Make it salvage that shit. Yeah, not buying it. Not buying it. All right, let's get into some knowledge cock, fam. If you got a question, drop in the comments down below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. And let's get a little tainty man. Aww. And as you know, most of you already know this, but only the tainty man can. So there you have it. And he's super tainty. Delicious. Super tainty. Super tainty. All right, let's take a call. This one's from Mason. Let's take a call first. Mason, you're on the line. It's the Daily Sleaze. Let's go.
What's up, dude? You're freaking awesome, bro. I love it. Do you do custom videos? I saw you did one for someone named David.
There we go.
I want you to do one for my girlfriend, Marissa. I think that'd be hilarious.
Oh, I got something for Marissa.
Because
at the beginning, that wasn't me, but the audio was a little bit quiet at first. So I did hear you, do I do custom videos? And the answer is yes, but I haven't set that up yet. I'm not going to do it through Cameo or any shit like that. So we have ringtones currently over there at papaswolio.com. So we are going to have the ability to request or purchase custom ringtones or video and stuff like that. So we'll get that kind of stuff up there. And then we'll make that announcement when those types of things are available. So more to come. So the answer is yes. And just stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get into let's get into some more questions. I thought I saw a question earlier. I might have missed it. Let's see. Keith Parker. Again, use hashtag APS and we'll take a few questions. We got some from Instagram. We got a couple. Well, they suck probably. They suck. I'm looking through a couple and they suck. So please drop some questions down below. Keith says, remember when I said I felt worse after working out? You were like, no shit. Well, it's COVID again. Fourth time is the charm. Shoulders hurt when I sneeze. So much for Thanksgiving. Didn't happen. You have COVID for the fourth time? You vaccinated, dude? What is going on? How do you have COVID 4 fucking times? What happened to that natural immunity? Just curious. I mean, it's good information for other people. 4 times? Jesus Christ. Are you sure you had it 4 times? I've heard from other people, and I've listened to a lot of like podcasts where they say it's impossible to get it more than times. It's usually people think that they have it more often than they think they have it multiple times, but they don't. I don't know if it's, I don't know. I don't know if it really matters. You feel like shit, so I hope you get well soon. So regardless, you feel like shit, we hope you get better. Let's see. Brenda, is the buy 75 in merch, get a free ringtone over, or a one-time deal? No, it's still available. It should still be available. I have to make sure I on the back end. I have to check to see if you order over 75 again, and you don't get the ringtone right away, or you put it in your cart, it should go with it. That offer should still be available. We're just promoting the 15% off right now for the next couple days. So if you order over 75, you can put it in your cart, and if there's any kind of issues, just send us an email through the or use the live chat on papasoyo.com. Yeah, so we'll make sure we hook you up with that. It should still be there. It's just when you have it should still have that, but when we have like the announcements, we can't have like 5 different things. It's too confusing. Be like, order over 75 and get a free ringtone, 15% off site wide. People are like, wait, what? So this is just like a little bit of a different shift for the next few days. But of course, if you are a Swole Fam member, you have a separate code. Members get 20% off with your special code. So make sure you use that because that's still better. So for Swole Fam members, you get Swole Fam. You get it's Black Swole. It's even better than Black Swole Week all year round. That's another reason to join the fam. Anyway, let's see here. Tanvira High or Tanvira Jai. It's a cool name. Pampasolio. We'll call you TJ. I'm doing higher incline, lower speed on treadmill because I'm heavier, thinking about joint impact. I'm also doing higher weight dumbbells, lower reps. Is this a good move or am I overthinking it? Thanks. One, it's a good move. And you are also overthinking it. I mean, yeah, it's better to lift heavier and do lower reps. I don't know what lower reps means. The most important thing is that you're pushing towards failure. Because if you're lifting and you're doing 6 reps, but you could do 12. Just because you stopped at 6 and it started burning a little bit doesn't mean you're actually building muscle. Doesn't mean you're actually going to get the adaptations. So you need to push towards like, you're within like a rep or 2 of like, I could not do another one if my life depended on it kind of thing. So you want to start getting to that point. That's very challenging. It's very challenging to get to that point. Of course, it's not super safe unless you have spotters for certain types of exercises like bench press. You don't want to go that's why another reason why I like dumbbells. If you're doing really heavy, because if you have to, you can just fucking drop them. It depends on the gym, depends on the weights. Yeah, you could damage them. You could damage the floor. If you're at home, you could put some crash pads or something there or some big old, pillows or something. But that's why it's safer than doing a bench, like a dumb barbell in general. So if you're doing stuff on your own, if you're lifting on your own, you're benching on your own, for example, dumbbells are better because you can bail out of that a lot easier. It's safer for you. I'd rather bend a dumbbell than bend my fucking face. Personally. So it's safer from that. Anyway, so it's not just the reps. It's not how much you're counting. It's your body's perceived effort towards its max capacity. So the reps doesn't matter as much as people think they do. Of course, if you're talking about, hey, should I do 6 reps to failure or 30 reps to failure? Yeah, you're going to get different adaptations, but to the failure point and towards the failure point is the most important. So yes, incline walking is great. It's like going up hills. That's fantastic. It's definitely less impact on the joints. You're doing more work because you're pushing more against gravity. So I'd recommend that. I used to do incline walking for 5-10 minutes just to warm up and get my blood going when I used to go to like the commercial type gyms. So yeah, good stuff. How are you feeling so far? Lacey, I ordered magnesium malate, took 500 milligrams of it, then realized it was Glycinate they sent me was not a good time. Glycinate is more for calming, correct? Glycinate, you shouldn't have digestive issues with any of that, but you took, that's a full, you should never take a full serving of anything when you first get it, like for a supplement. Glycinate and malate are not too likely to cause any kind of digestive issues, but you are consuming them orally, so it is more of a risk. So I don't know if there is a glycinate, but there's glycinate, biglycinate. It's actually biglycinate. So it should say biglycinate. I guess I could say glycinate too. It might be the same thing depending on how they... Tyler, do you, Papa Swole, do you have a specific brand of vitamin D you recommend? No, you can just take 5 to 10,000 of, you just don't want to have like other kinds of like shit in it. So just, make sure it's a reputable brand, but vitamin D is dirt fucking cheap. So you should be fine with most kinds. Let's see here. Brandon on the Telegram chat, Papa Swolio, should you be going 1 to 2 reps from failure on every set once warm? Well, that's really the volume we're talking about. So, I mean, how many sets are you doing? If you're doing 4 or 5 sets and you're going to failure, you're not really lifting hard enough for those earlier sets. So you really don't want to be doing, like when you're pushing to that level, you're really like squeezing the juice out of that exercise. So it depends on your rest periods, depends on your entire programming. So you say 1 to 2 reps from failure on every set once warm. I mean, I don't go, for example, if I warm up, I'm not doing like, let's say I'm benching. I'm not doing 135 for like 2 warm-up sets and then putting on like heavy weight. I'll do like a lighter set, then I'll do a heavier set, and then I'll do like my more working sets. But sometimes after a working set, you're also maybe putting on like 2.5 or 5 pounds. You're like inching up a little bit, or you're going up a little bit extra in weight, for example, on dumbbells. So when I say 1 to 2 reps from failure, I mean, you really want to push like up to it, depending on the exercise. So you might not need as many sets as you think if you're pushing yourself hard enough. So in terms of actually like working sets, that's what we'll call working sets. Hiccups. Working sets are the ones that you're really, using to stimulate your muscles from that exercise. So probably 1 to 3 sets, probably 2 or 3 sets at the most. Follow-up dumbbell bench, 1 warm-up set, then progressively adding weight for 3 more sets. That's not necessarily necessary. Failure at the last set, but usually don't fail the second and the third. I mean, you might not need to warm up. You might not need to go from 55 to 90 to 100 to 110. You might be able to go 55, and then 80, and then go. And you're not going to use as much because you want to get warm. You're trying to get your muscles like ready for, heavier pressing. You might be exhausting yourself more than you think going from 90, 55, and then going 90, 100, 110. You might be better off doing 55 and then like 80 and then going to like 1 and then doing like your sets at like, instead of doing 90, do another like warm up set, for example, at 80 and then jumping up. You could try different things. But if you're not going to failure until the last set, then that's really the only set that is really, so you're probably not doing enough volume to failure. That's a potential. So just think about that a little bit. And plus, if you're practicing more mobility in general and you're warming up, like you might not need as many warm-up sets, or you don't want to fatigue yourself too much before you want to get your body ready for it. All right, let's see. Elijah, Papa Swole, are you enjoying the new free speech Twitter? I mean, I guess for now. I wouldn't call it free speech, but it's better than it was. I'm dropping some knowledge cock over there on Twitter. I've been using it for a couple months again. I never really used Twitter too much in the past, but I've been using it for a little bit now. Yeah. I try not to get too much into like the back and forth. So I usually just kind of post and then dip. Sometimes I'll respond, but I try not to too much. Certainly better than it was. Certainly better than it was. That's for damn sure. Jarell, I deleted my Twitter. It's like a bunch of donkeys braying at each other. Yeah, well, that's pretty much every single app. I just stay out of the comments. I post on TikTok, and the thing is, I know, like, I want to engage. I want to, like, respond and engage with comments, but it's so poisonous. I just don't want to see any of that stuff. I don't want to see compliments. I don't want to see negative stuff. So I'll have some people saying, like, how come you don't do wet? Or how come you don't have you seen this person stitch? Or have you seen this person? You know, people that stitch my videos on TikTok. I don't look at any of that stuff. I don't care who duets me or stitches my videos. I don't care if they're making fun of me. I don't care if they're using my videos for views. Like, have fun, right? Have fun. The reason why I turn my duets and stitches on is so you can use my content and I'll get free distribution. I'm totally fine with that. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm not doing collaborations. I'm not doing, do whatever you want. I post and, like, fucking have fun. I don't take it personally. So I don't care. I don't care. I don't get into these, like, the only one I did was like from Justin Danger, the guy that we kind of went back and forth with a little bit. Otherwise, I don't give a shit. I just don't have any desire. I'm not getting into like, what was it? I just don't. I don't have rivalries because I just don't. It takes two people to have, like, a rivalry. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I mean, all social media can be used like that. Tyler, what are your thoughts on opinions on pre-exhaustion? Is it a good way to warm up and have a pump before actually lifting heavy? I think it's kind of nonsensical. You mean like doing isolation exercise before compound? I think you should mix up your exercise order. That's great for muscle mechanical stimulation. So sometimes you don't always have to do benching first. If you're doing chest, you could do other things first. And then if you do, let's say, benching at the end of your workout, you can still go to failure, but you just might not be lifting as heavy. So the way you should train is prioritize the weakest aspects of the muscles that you're hitting or the weaker body parts or whatever you're doing on that day. Anything that needs the most work, do it first when you're rested. If you have, like, certain parts of your, like, hey, I'm trying to work on this area of my arms or this area of my quads or this, then prioritize that. Do that warm up properly and then do that when you're the most rested. People wonder why certain body parts don't grow when they do them last at the end of the workout when you're fucking spent. Do them first. Do them first, right? That's what you should be focusing on. One guy bought Papa Swole as a pet. Oh, he did? Did he really? Nice. Brittany, I like to keep my Twitter private. I do like to get my thoughts out. LOL. Yeah, I'm tweeting. I'm tweeting, and I'll respond sometimes, but I'm not going to engage with, like, dumb shit. It's amazing, even when I'm fortified against and I don't care. When you still see it, it's still like, it makes me want to, like, answer. I'm like, don't engage with it. Don't care. But I'm definitely going to continue to drop some serious truth dick over there. So follow me on Twitter at Swolenormous. All right. Speaking of shitty questions, we got one over here on Instagram. I told you, Papa, what's a good ab workout? Come on.
Matt Damon.
There are many. Leg raises, planks are great. Doing any kind of ring work is fantastic for core. Kettlebell stuff, mace, steel club, all that stuff is great for abs. Yeah, Elijah, bitches do stitches. Oh, bitches do stitches.
Emotional damage.
I've done a lot of stitches, right? I did a lot of those. Until Instagram started banning me. They started flagging my videos. The ones where I was doing the staring ones with girls dancing and stuff. They started blocking my videos for, like, bullying and harassment. It's like, I am not the one in a thong dancing. I'm just staring at the screen. So I got banned for harassment just with my fucking eyes. My face is harassing people, which I'm actually flattered by that. When it's like, this post has been removed for bullying and harassment. You need to follow our community guidelines. I was staring at the fucking screen. I didn't even say a word. There's no caption. I bully people with my face. I'm actually honored. That's a compliment, TikTok. Now, reinstate my fucking account, but I don't mind. That's totally fine. Yeah, Pedro, people don't, can everyone hit the like button? If you're watching on YouTube and you don't hit the like button, I don't know why you wouldn't. This is a reason why you're not getting notified if you don't hit the like button, but also it's going to show it to a lot more people if you hit the like button. So if you have like 10% of people hitting the like button, it definitely hurts the show. So if you enjoy the show, please hit the like button. It means the world. If everyone that comments hit the like button too, that'd be great. Even if you're watching on Telegram, go on YouTube, hit the like button, and then go back and watch there. All right. Wixerhead. Silverback or grizzly bear? Who you got? Silverback or grizzly bear? I don't know. That's a good question. Who would win? Probably a grizzly, right? I don't know. Gorillas are pretty fucking beastie. Gorillas are going to be better climbing up trees and shit. And gorillas could like smash a bear with a stick if they really wanted to. I don't know. I would think like a grizzly bear would fucking fuck shit up. Yeah, everyone's saying. I mean, that's my first impression. Like a bear versus a gorilla. Bears are the claws. Gorillas don't have claws. And they eat like fucking banana leaves and shit. Grizzly's like, I'll eat your soul. Yeah. Now, here's a better question. Grizzly or silverback or Lizzo?
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Ooh. Ooh. Now that's a question. That's a question. That's now we have a Mexican standoff there. Now yeah. Yeah. Just threw a wrench in the whole game. Luan Mark, Papa, I'm starting with calisthenics. What's your advice to start this kind of training? Build up slowly. Calisthenics, you'll get a lot of overuse injuries. Ligaments and tendons are going to get hammered. A lot of people start calisthenics, they get excited, they overdo it. They get a lot of like tendonitis and stuff because that excessive gripping. I would strengthen your extensors and your forearms. Make sure you're stretching a lot. Make sure you're doing a lot of yoga and stuff in between that. And with any kind of, training where it requires a lot of repetition and certain types of movements, like repetitive movements, like calisthenics, like rings and bars, you're doing a lot of the same grip. I would just make sure you start not doing it every single day, or start with a very light amount of volume, do a lot of dead hangs, but start with a light amount of volume every day rather than just doing a ton and then getting really sore and trying to keep on getting after it, because then that's when you're going to get like inflammation and stuff. So I would also recommend getting a nice bucket full of rice, and you can like warm up your hands and open it up and twist and stuff and warm up your joints and take care of them. Rings are fantastic too. So if you're doing calisthenics, get some rings, and you can get rings and hang them on bars anywhere. I have a pair of rapid rings. They're fantastic. If you don't know what rapid rings are, they're great. So I have a pair in my gym where they just kind of hang on the bar all the time. So they hook on any kind of bar, and you can pull them down really quickly to adjust the length. I always had a pain. The regular rings I have outside are a pain in the ass because then you have to like line up the strap. You have to like see if they line up, and it's a pain in the ass. But the rapid rings, they have it's like a quick release and a quick recoil. And the straps are numbered so you can see and you can line them up and balance them really easily. More expensive than regular rings, but they're awesome. I love them. Brenda, Papa Swole, thank you in advance for making me walk like a baby giraffe tomorrow. 90-day dash, sumo, full rep, and pulse. Oh my fucking God, I will need the wheelchair at the airport tomorrow. You're fucking welcome.
Great Scott! I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
You're welcome. Everyone's saying Lizzo. Lizzo is always the answer. Lizzo is the champion. Lizzo. Philip Lily Roth, Papa Swole, creatine or not? Sure. Creatine's fine. Just get a creatine, like a micronized creatine monohydrate. It's totally fine. Or just regular creatine monohydrate. If it doesn't affect your stomach negatively, don't take excessive amounts. You're fine with usually 3 to 5 grams. If you're very muscular or a larger person, you're more muscular, you can probably do anywhere between 5 and 10, but you'll be fine. You get it in red meat, but it's more concentrated, obviously in powder form. It's not harmful, but it's not going to make or break your progress either. So AJ Fagan, number 9. Always like to answer this question because some people don't know. If you're new, what is your favorite muscle to train? I don't have favorites, or turn your weak points into favorites. I try not to use favorites or think about favorites because then you will bias your training towards those certain things. I love training all body parts. And if you don't love training all body parts, then tell yourself that you do and pretend like you do until you actually do. So train everything evenly. Don't pick favorites. It's psychologically worthless to have a favorite. All right. Noor Shaked. Papa Swolio, does lifting 200 to a pro feel like 20 to a beginner? Well, it depends. So you're talking about relative strength versus absolute. So we all know 200 pounds is more than 20 pounds. But of course, if you can handle a lot of weight, so I would say actually probably 20 pounds or 200 pounds to a pro that can handle it. If you're talking about a proper relative strength, it'll probably feel lighter than 20 pounds to a beginner because a beginner doesn't have the neuromuscular efficiency. So you have like the shakes, you have like the wobbling, even though it's 20 pounds, you still also have the instability. So a pro is going to be able to do more volume. They're going to have the neuromuscular coordination. So if the relative strength for whatever reason is actually, if that's accurate, if you have someone who can lift like 600 pounds and 200, I mean, depends on what you're talking about for 200, but you know, if you're a pro, you have the neuromuscular coordination. Will probably feel, if it's relatively equal, a pro is going to have an easier time just because of the experience. So it's a good question, but you're talking about relative strength and how it feels. There's a lot more to lifting than just, hey, I have the muscle for it. It's also your ability to recover between sets, your ability to handle more work capacity. It's also the neuromuscular coordination. It's not just the motor units firing and the synchronization. It's not just the strength and force output. It's also the coordination and the stabilizer muscles. Lou Hyphen, Papa Swolio, do I go to the gym if I'm sick? No.
Matt Damon.
All right, we're about to wrap up. Let's see. Hawk 017, at what time you wake up in the morning? Mine, 4 a.m. So in other words, you wake up at 4 a.m. What time do I wake up? It depends. I don't have a set wake up time, but we were in bed early last night and we slept hard. I think I slept for, I think I woke up to take a piss. I forget what time it was because I didn't look, but I slept. We slept for like 8 or 9 hours last night. Slept a long time. I slept in a little bit. Got up at like 7:15. So what time do I wake up? It depends. Sometimes I'll get up at 4:35. Sometimes I'll get up at 6:30. Sometimes I'll get up at 7. Anything after like 7:30 is late for me. But it depends on when I go to sleep. Let's see. Elijah, you're too expressive, Papa. You've got resting bully face. Too expressive. That's why I stopped even doing the eye twitch. That's why I can't even do an eye twitch anymore. I can't even stare at a fucking screen because then I'll get banned. It's fucking bullshit. I got a soundboard.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's so much fucking bullshit. I have a soundboard that says it's fucking bullshit every time I fucking hit it.
That's fucking bullshit.
See, it's fucking bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit. You see? Told you.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep.
All right, it's time. And of course, we are churchless today. I know, everyone's pissed off. But we do have the Tainty Man. We do have the Tainty Man. We do have the Tainty Man. So that makes up for it. Look at him. Look at him. He's so big. He's so big. He's so big. He's so big. He's so fluffy. He's so fluffy. You're so cute, Tainty Man. Yow. Jarella, people are too weak and sensitive. They really are. And I do understand. I guess I don't understand. I do understand when people can't handle it. There's a couple things. I do understand. People, creator burnout really is a thing. So a lot of people will say, oh, come on, you burn out. All you do is make videos on YouTube. I mean, I don't really do that anymore. So a lot of the videos on the Swolenormous channel, because they stopped giving views and attention, it's like I'm not going to sit there and put in a lot of work into these additional videos and to these other types of videos if you're not going to distribute them to my following, because they stopped my following, but now doing a lot more YouTube shorts and posting clips from the podcast on the Swolenormous channel. But here nor there. Creator burnout is a real thing, but it's really about losing your purpose. And it's like any kind of burnout. So a lot of people have burnout or creator burnout. It's like people have burnout from everything, but it's really because you're bored. It's really because you forget your purpose. It's really because you're not doing something that you really truly believe in. So if you get creator burnout, it's because you're making content that you don't want to make. It's because you're talking about things or doing it in a way that you don't want to make. And the reason why I love the Swole fam, the reason why, one of the many reasons why, and I love Swolenormous X and PapaSwole.com, like these things, I don't do sponsorships. I don't depend on YouTube ad revenue. So anyone that thinks that I make a fucking fortune off YouTube ads is like, they don't run ads on my videos. Shocker. So I like there are some accounts that probably have less followers than me and they make bank. I don't. Like, it's not even, I don't even factor it into like business revenue. I don't even like it's just like, hey, a little allowance, a little spending money or a little extra. It's nothing at all because they don't run ads on my videos, which I never wanted to depend on ad revenue. So the problem is when creators make videos on YouTube, they start depending on AdSense. They depend on ad revenue. And guess what you have to do? If you depend on that revenue, you have to suck the YouTube ad cock in order to make sure that you keep getting paid. So you don't say things that will get you demonetized. You don't say things that will get you removed from the ad platform. You have to tiptoe and, play that kind of creator jujitsu in order to get paid. So I never wanted to do that. I never wanted to have an advertiser for the show because, oh, they're paying me. And then you start depending on that revenue. It's like, hey, let's say someone's going to pay me, let's just say, I don't know, let's say 10,000 a month or 20,000 or 100,000, doesn't really matter, a month to be a sponsor on the podcast. Then you start even if you're trying not to, you start depending on that money. You start using that money for video editing or for upping production costs and stuff like that. And then you depend on that money. So then when they say, hey, we don't like what you said there, you can't cover this kind of stuff, we're going to pull. So then you're like, okay. And then you become a slave. So that's another reason why I never wanted to do that, because it might not start out that way, but it can easily become that way. So YouTube ad revenue, whether it's TikTok creator or bonus reels program on Instagram, I never wanted to take any of that shit. I never want to do sponsorships. It doesn't mean that I'll never do a sponsor, but it has to be something that's like so on point, something that I couldn't do myself, something that I really believe in. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm cool promoting that, or I'm cool. Like with like they have an affiliate program, the Wood Clubs. I'm more than happy to say like, hey, go get your clubs over there at Body Mind Fit. Like his site, Peter's great. Their stuff is amazing and I believe in it. I don't need a kickback from it. Like I like that product. I use it. So go check that out. I don't need to be like, hey, use my affiliate link. It's not worth it to me. That's not why I'm doing it. I want to believe in something and then I can just tell you to go use it. Or, Amazon, it's like you go to my Amazon store. It's like, yeah, you get a couple cents back, but if I have a good product, it's like, hey, go check that out. So anyway, yeah, you could put it in savings and then if they pull, fuck them. Like that's pretty much what it is. So any of that stuff is just an extra. It's just a bonus. But the point is you can get burnout, but if you're getting burnout from your training, if you're getting burnout from your business, if you're getting burnout, you're forgetting your purpose. Like you're just losing your purpose. You're losing sight of your purpose and your vision. You're not really getting burnt out. So this is why I've always done this stuff the way I want to, how I want to, in the manner in which I want to, because guess what? Then I'm not going to get burned out. So I'm doing stuff the way I want to do them, and I'm doing things in the manner that I can be consistent. Again, pillar number 7. So any way I make content, any way I post content, anything I am doing is with the mindset of I intend on doing this forever. Like I'm doing this forever. So I need to do it in a manner that will allow me to do it forever. And there were many points where I could have taken, for example, and this is a rant, I'm going to go with it. I could have taken the podcast in a different direction. Let's say a few years ago, I was doing a bunch of guests, right? We had Alan and, there's some of those, a bunch of other people on. I had some guests and like views were going through the roof, it was like real spike. And of course people have on guests because you bring their audiences over and then you all grow. But then I didn't want to become an interview platform because all podcasters have guests on and the same guests are on every platform. And for me, it gets boring. So doesn't mean I'll never have a guest on. Doesn't mean I'll never have an interview. We've done Swole calls and stuff before. We're going to do more of those, but I always leave the door open for that, but it's not what I wanted to, it's not what the direction I wanted to go, because I wasn't going to enjoy doing it. I didn't want to have a scheduled time. I didn't want to have to set someone up and have like, okay, be here and then be dependent on having a guest in order to do a show. It just wasn't something I wanted to go down. So if I did that, I would have started not enjoying it. I would have started resenting the content, and I would become a slave to it, because then you build your audience around type of content in that manner that you don't enjoy doing, but that's what brings in the revenue, and that's the audience that you've built. So you have to do it, and then you create a job, and then it's not something I want to do. And I see a lot of people, I can see in their fucking eyes, like this is not what they want to do. It's just what they've been doing and what they have to continue doing in order to keep things status quo. So, but take that and think about it. That's gold information. A lot of you don't make content, but you might see correlations with other things that you do. And it's very important to do things for the right reasons and do things in the way that you want to do them, and fuck anyone else. Like if you are allowing any other people to control, for example, for me, ads, sponsorships, like I can't depend on that shit. So papaswolio.com, SwoleNormousX.com, the Swole fam, that's where the energy goes to create the best platform, the best content, yoga classes, nutrition. You know, we do our overtime after today's episode. We got the Swole, the round tables. We have the private groups. We have, you know, all the content and master classes and all the stuff that we're doing and developing. Like that's the important thing. And then everything else is like, you can fuck all the way off. Like it's not important. They want to ban me from, they shut down the Instagram page with like 727,000 followers. And it was cruising. Would have hit 1 million this year for sure. If they didn't, or if it didn't get shut down like a month and a half ago, still waiting to get it back. So, but did it stop anything? No. And that's because of the diversity. That's because of the distribution. It's because of the approach. You never want to have all your eggs in one basket. And this is why people get fucked. They just have a YouTube channel and that's all that they do. Like, I hate TikTok. TikTok is Chinese spyware. It's like, well, fucking maybe it is, but it's amazing. It's probably it's the best app out there, 100%. And when I say the best, I'm not saying the best like, oh, it's the safest. It's the most secure. It's just the best for grabbing attention and for organic growth and for ads. It's just the best one out there right now. So you don't have to like it, but this is from like a business standpoint. So as a consumer, you might not want to use it, but it's just the best app for a business. And, you know, as a business owner, you have to use you have to use the best. You have to go where the attention is. So, that just keep that in mind when it comes to burnout. Like you don't have burnout, you just lose purpose, you lose vision. So it's not really burnout. You're just not doing it in the way that you really should be doing. And if you are doing it in the way that you're passionate about, that really serves your purpose and your vision, then you don't get burnout. You actually just get inspired. And this is why I do things a certain way, because I'm doing this with a mindset. I'm doing this with a mindset of, it's episode 2,394. I'm doing this with episode 5,000 in mind. Like I need to do this in a way that I'm going to get to 5,000. And it's not quantity over quality. It's just, I need to make sure I'm consistent. So how can I be consistent? How can I do all this content, do all these things and do it every day? I'm not doing a short sprint here. A lot of people are trying to like make as much money in a short period of time. They're trying to grow really fast. And this like long haul, baby. Long haul, depth, fucking depth. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. So you make better decisions with your fitness, with your health, with all things. You make better decisions when you're patient. Well, people are already losing their minds. Elon is bringing amnesty to all suspended accounts on Twitter. Some people are going to lose their minds. Some already have. a lot of people are leaving Twitter, which is fine. I mean, where else are you going to go? Have fun. Have fun on Mastodon or some fucking dog shit. Have fun over there. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Cerny. I appreciate it. Vincent, I purchased your merchandise. I don't necessarily need another coffee mug, but it's my way of showing support. Absolutely. I really appreciate it. Listen, I don't need another coffee mug. We have a whole wall in the kitchen with all the mugs because I get the mugs because I'm sharing them on the show and using them. And I know none of you need another tank. You need another shirt. Brenda's like, actually, I need a fucking another tank. Like, she's like, actually, I need one. Speak for yourself. I need another tank. Yeah! But, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And there's different ways you can support. You can become a member. You can get some merch. You can do both. You can watch the show. You can leave a comment. You can share the podcast. You can leave us a 5-star review. There's a lot of ways to support, even if you can't, afford the other things. So it's and Brenda, I actually need another fucking tank. I knew it. I see you. So, yeah, it means a lot to me, and it keeps all this pure. And with your support and everything that you do, and this is kind of like a follow from yesterday, because yesterday was Thanksgiving. So I talked about this a little bit in the pre-roll and stuff like that on the audio podcast, but we're all in this together, and papaswolio.com and swolenormousx.com, like all of this is what allows this to stay sponsorship free. And really, it's not about the sponsorship free, because you never know, maybe there's something that is a really good idea in the future, but it's more about slave free. I'm not answering to anyone free. Like, this is something that, we'll pivot, we'll go to a different app or different platform if one gets banned or this, that, and the other, or something else comes out. The Swole fam is much more than like a Facebook or Telegram. Like, it can go anywhere. There's many apps, and, we'll go wherever we need to. So that's what matters. I never wanted to answer to anyone, and all I saw with sponsorships and ad spend, like, cool. It's like cool that you can make money doing that stuff. And I'm grateful for any kind of ads and stuff they want to run on YouTube. And hey, if they want to pay me more, they pay me more. But it always seemed more like just slavery. And it's like, yeah, but then you can become dependent on that. So no matter what, just never become dependent on that kind of shit, because that's how you get screwed over in the end. Le Mulot, you follow the hardest path, Papa Swolio. That's what she said.
Because
but it's also the most rewarding. Best wishes. Love your channels and content. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. That was a good rant. We went a little bit longer with that. That's what she said. Reminder, in just a few minutes, we have overtime. So we'll get into a couple balls deep videos, and then we'll get into overtime inside of the Daily Swole Telegram chat. So you all can shift over there shortly. And of course, if you are not yet a member, you can go to swolenormousx.com/BSW, Black Swole Week, swolenormousx.com/BSW. We have some Black Swole Week specials for 3-month and annual options. If you're not yet a member, jump on that shit, because limited time only. Black Swole Week. Let's see what we got here. Holy shit, this is frightening, as always. Ew. Oh. Let's see. Help women. Let's do this one. This chick is grotesque. What we got here? Drum roll. Here we go.
What's in the box?
All right, this one's called Help Women Lose Weight. Let's see what we got here, fam.
I used to help women lose weight, and now I don't. Here's why. If we don't know each
I used to help women get healthier. Now I don't. Here's why.
other, my name is Alex Joy, and I'm a certified intuitive eating counselor, and I used to...
Certified intuitive eating counselor. Someone translate. Someone translate. A certified intuitive eating counselor. She's making it up as she goes along.
Be more of a personal trainer, health coach, nutritionist. I have a million certifications, you name it, I have them. And I was taught, maybe like you, that being in a small body was a good thing, that actually it helped your health, it helped
Why does this sound like Sarah McLachlan's like in the background? In the eyes of an angel, shut the fuck up, you bitch. Oh my God. Tell me you haven't had a steak in a decade without telling me you have a steak in a decade. All right, this hurts. Hurts my brains. Let's keep going.
It was the ultimate thing that would just make your life
Beethoven's
better in
back
every way,
there.
shape, and form. I was also taught that being in a larger body came with a lot of health risks. You didn't want to support people having type 2 diabetes or high cholesterol or. The point is, I was seeking to help, but I was misguided. I thought that I was doing a good thing, but actually I was unintentionally harming folks. When people would lose weight and gain it back, which 90% of people do, they felt like failures. When they would work out the same as me or eat less than me and have a different body than me, they felt like failures. When they would crave foods that were off limits, they felt like failures. The whole thing is set up to fail. I stopped teaching people weight loss because I learned better. And once I learned the truth that 90% of people who lose weight gain it back, 2/3 of people gain back more than they lost, that weight loss is one of the highest predictors of weight gain over time, that it slows down your metabolism, that it increases negative self-talk and negative self-image. When I started to realize all of this stuff, I literally burnt my business to the ground and started over, because in good conscience, I couldn't teach people this anymore. And the best part is that it's not just, sorry, you can't diet anymore. It's that there's actually a framework, a set of principles, of tools that can help you create a peaceful, loving, joyful, easy, free-flowing, delicious relationship with food, your body, and a movement practice. It's helped thousands of people around the world, and personally, I've worked with hundreds of clients, and the transformations are truly epic. No binging, no restricting, feeling better in their body no matter the size. It really is truly a transformation for life. If it's possible for them, it's possible for you. So if you still have this desire to lose weight, it makes sense. That's what we're taught. That's what we're taught to believe. So I validate that experience, and there's a better way. Keep following to learn how to find food freedom, or check the link in my bio, because I have a great opportunity coming up and I would love for you to join me.
Oh my God. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to go that long. That was exhausting. I didn't expect it to go that long. I'm like tired now. Jesus Christ. I should have looked at the length of the video. Oh, I thought it said 1:30. That was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Holy shit. I had to sell it. I committed. Once I committed, that was it. That was it. If you're just listening, I can honestly say I didn't listen to a fucking thing she said. No one did. All right. That was nice. Excellent. Let's get on that.
Matt Damon.
For just $1 a day, you can make her shut the fuck up.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Like, I will pay. If you have a GoFundMe, I will pay you to not make another video. Certified intuitive eating grifter, I will pay you to never make content again. I will pay you. Like, I will pay you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a new platform. Instead of getting paying, getting paid to, hey, you made a video, we're going to run an ad in front. You get paid from Google Ads or TikTok or something like that. I'm going to create a platform where all the libtards can go, and you will be paid to not post anything. You'll just get paid. I'll buy it'll be like an exclusive contract to come to this platform and just not post anything. In other words, you will get paid to never post again on any social media platform. We just need some funding. Can you imagine the VC funding? That would be the most popular. Everyone, can you imagine crowdfunding that? Just go on Twitter and be like, hey, I am collecting money to pay these fucking idiots to never post again. You will pay. You'll get paid. Can you imagine they just sit there? Look, you're getting money just sitting around from the government anyway. You're suckling off the government's teat anyway. Here, we'll give you free money to just not use social media. Anyone? That's a fun. Yeah! That is I'm talking, right? That's what I'm talking. Let's get Sequoia and A16Z on that shit. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I think a lot of people are I think we're going to have a lot of investors just to pay people. Shut the fuck up. Can we go back to our lives now? Can we actually build rockets and build new bridges? You guys just fucking shut up. Here's some money. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just don't post. No, see this kind of stuff. You're only allowed to, how about this? You're only allowed to post cat videos. They have 10 cats a piece. You may as well just film them. As long as it's not your face. No captions, no voiceovers, just your cats. You can't put any kind of bullshit political things on your cats, outfits, just Video, you can post cat videos, but that's it. It's a fantastic idea. I think it's fantastic. It's a great idea.
Attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Like, man, talk about that is a charity that I'll give to. That's a chat. How about that? How about that? Make America Swole charity. The Dick Draft charity. Like, we will pay you to shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just take videos of your goddamn cats. And that's it. Lady Hawk, I don't use social media. Can I get my check now? Yeah, but if you did, you wouldn't post stupid shit, would you? So no, this is only for people that like are currently, this is only for currently people that are posting that we're like, yeah, we don't need this. Like this is not adding to our society. You are probably legitimately retarded and you are going to get money to shut the fuck up. Ah, Antoinette, I got 5 on it. Nice. Nice. All right. I think this is a thing. This is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing. My neck from that Stevie Wonder bit was brutal. Woo! I should have opted for the piano cock. God. All right. Let's see. How about this? Plus size people are lazy. Oh no. Oh, eyebrows is back. Everyone's like, which one? We'll do that one last. I think that one's going to be a tough close. It's a stitch with Khloe Kardashian, and it goes bad to worse. All right, let's do plus size people are lazy.
We choose truth over facts.
All right. Here we go. All right, plus size people are lazy. All right, let's see what they're complaining about now.
Let me just start by saying no hate to her at all. She was not trying to be rude. I have had this comment a lot on a ton of different videos, and this was actually a really nice way of saying what she did, because I've had people be so mean to me. When you see somebody who is plus size, a lot of people automatically think that they live a lazy lifestyle, they're slovenly, they have no self-control. I am a fitness instructor, so
you switch the samples.
Fitness in your mouth? Okay. I can't wait for the next part of this. Come on, stop whining. All right. She probably does one of those, like, you ever see those suspension where they wear like the belts and they bounce around? Or she does like the trampoline rebounder classes where they're just like that.
Style, they're slovenly, they have no self-control. I am a fitness instructor,
like Baby
so
Spice.
I actually teach fitness classes, and I'm very active. Don't judge a book by its cover is something that is said quite often. And
All right, I'm going to stop you on that one. This is no hate to her, but you know the statement that she just said, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge the quality of a book, like the personality. You can't judge the contents, but you can see if it's 1,000 fucking pages, can't you? You can see if it's 1,000, like that's a big fucking book. I don't know what's inside it. I don't know if it's a nice book. I don't know if it is an optimistic book. I don't know if it is an intelligent book, but it's a big fucking book. Okay, there's that.
Used, but really is so applicable in this situation. Just because you see somebody who is overweight does not mean that they are slovenly, lazy, have no self-control. We just, I think as a society, assume these things where
I wonder why.
we don't take into consideration, different diseases like thyroid disease, PCOS.
Oh, it's the thyroid. It's the thyroid. The thyroid.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
It's a thyroid, fam. We got a fucking thyroid. All right, let me tell you, your thyroid doesn't come. It's a chicken or the egg. It's not the thyroid that fucked up your health. It's your health that fucked up your thyroid. Your lifestyle habits destroyed your thyroid. Now you're wondering why you have thyroid problems. Oh, but my thyroid doesn't function. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Birth control, perfumes, oils, hairsprays, whatever the fuck you put in your hair, shampoos, conditioners, household cleaners, mattresses, pillows, blankets, all this fucking stuff, anything. Laundry detergents, dish detergents, dryer sheets, fucking water in plastic bottles, tap water. Okay.
We don't take into consideration, different diseases like thyroid disease, PCOS, genetic.
PCOS, insulin resistance.
Things of that nature, because you can't genetics.
Just genetics. Yo, that's a strong. You can't just say, oh, genetics. Yo, Bish, you don't know you don't know anything about genetics. That's extremely vague, and that's an extremely complicated that the human race doesn't know much about. Genetics. It's like blaming the boogeyman. Okay. Just say genetics and then stay fat, I suppose.
Things of that nature, because you can be very healthy, very healthy and plus size.
Okay, you did it.
Ever served in a forward area?
Knew it was coming.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Good thing I'm a swole body. Good thing I'm a swole-bodied man. That doesn't eat too much fucking soy. Okay.
Don't assume that you know somebody's life just because you saw a short clip of them on the internet and think it's your place to give them advice.
Well, if you're putting your stuff in a public square, yeah, not too bright. The intelligence is not strong with this.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Okay, Jenny. Okay. But my thyroid, Jenny. People think it's my legs, but it's really my thyroid. I had magic shows, and it didn't make me smarter, but they would take me anywhere.
Yeah, keep giving me advice. I'm going to take plenty of advice from... I'm going to take plenty of advice from, I don't know, plus-size Baby Spice. Yeah, not the worst one. I will agree. Nancy's like, not the worst one we've seen. Definitely. What is the worst one we've seen? You could definitely, that's not saying much. Like everything's not we've had a lot of bad things on this podcast. I mean, arguably maybe the worst one was, I think one of the, thyroid Barbie. It's my thyroid Barbie from Mattel. I think the worst one might have been wipe yoga, just because it's the most memorable, but it was like horrifying, right? It was like wiping with tongs and doing yoga in the bathroom when you're obese to wipe the shitty asshole. It was so gross. I don't remember really. I don't want to think about it. No. Stop.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
All right, last one, and then we're going to overtime. Remember, hashtag FEF for a chance to win today's Swole card. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. This is called, the video is titled Stitch Khloe Kardashian. So it seems like it's going to be bad because it's Khloe Kardashian, and then it gets worse because Eyebrows has returned. They still have not chrysalised. I don't know what's going on. They just keep on feeding on her forehead, but we shall see. Here, Stitch, Khloe Kardashian. Here we go.
What's in the box?
I
can't stand people that are like eating a bucket of like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Like, I'm so fat. And like, they won't work out. They won't change their diet. They won't drink more water. They won't whatever. But they're complaining. I'm like, well, you're always going to be in this victim.
There is so much wrong with this.
Holy shit, that's fucking frightening. Please.
First, take a big step back.
But I will say,
and literally fuck your own face.
Shockingly, everything that Khloe Kardashian just said is based. In other words, you're just eating a bucket of fucking ice cream. I'm so fat. I'm so miserable. Yeah, no shit. So whatever that clip, I don't know what the rest of the context of that video was because the stitch, but whatever she said up to that point, yeah. Oh, that's right. She like me, man. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. What's coming to you, man? The world, Chico, and everything in it. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. Oh my God. Jesus. When they say crazy eyes, I can't have a fucking kid with her, man. Her womb was so polluted. All right, let's, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just play the end and we'll
Drink more water. They won't whatever. But they're complaining. I'm like, well, you're always going to be in this victim.
There is so much wrong with this. Here are 3 things that come to mind as to why this is absolutely disgusting.
It's not eating a whole entire container of Haagen-Dazs ice cream is pretty disgusting. Why is this disgusting? Jesus Christ. Bronzer much? Look at the walls behind her. The walls are white or like cream or something. Like look at her fucking. She's like, bro.
One, she's spewing this rhetoric that people in larger bodies just sit around eating ice cream all day. One, that's not true. And number 2, who you did?
It is. Most people. What's your experience of being fat then? Skinny mini? Yes, most people that are fat do what fat people do. They eat shit and they sit around. Most people, can we agree? Most people, that's kind of like how it happens. Most people eat shit that they shouldn't be eating. Doesn't have to be ice cream. Could be vegetable oils, could be seed oils, could be processed sugar. Doesn't have to be ice cream. Could be cake, could be bread, could be pasta. Pretty fucking based. Oh, look at these people just fat for no fucking reason. Does not happen. Doesn't happen. No reason, just fat. My body just can't stop making fat. It just gets fatter and fatter. I am creating energy. I have fusion body.
Judge if somebody does or doesn't do that. She wouldn't be judging the thin person if they were doing it because that's hashtag self-care. Number 2, she's coming from an incredibly privileged position which she seems to have lost sight of. Last but not least, she's spewing this fat-phobic hate in 2009.
It's not fat-phobic hate.
But she launched her Good American brand, which was size inclusive, in 2016. How can you talk about people in larger bodies like this but have a body positive brand?
You can say whatever you want about anything you want. It's called free speech. You're talking about like, what, you're from Australia? You don't even have guns. How'd those concentration camps work out for you? Ooh, what does this button do?
Yeah, that's why. Because you see the money in the body positive movement and you're trying to cash in on it.
Wow. Whoa. Are clouds in the sky? Oh my God. People are capitalizing on fucking rhetoric? You don't say. Someone's making more money off body positivity than you are. And you're jealous. You jealous. Oh my God. You mean a large company is profiting? Is profiting on woke bullshit? You don't say. Ground hard. Rock heavy. Tree tall. Brain dumb. Bro, Like, whatever. No matter what you want to say about the Kardashians, they know how to make money, okay? They know how to make money. If you want to consider that successful, if you want to consider that brilliant and smart, whatever. Like, they make a lot of money by monetary standards, by societal scale. Like, they make a lot of money. They're successful with their businesses. People buy their shit. You know, it doesn't really matter if you notice. If a company makes good shit, they can do woke garbage and then people will still buy their shit. Like, if it's good enough. Like, for example, Amazon. Amazon's, you know, they preach the woke bullshit. A lot of companies do. But if the company is so fucking good and so efficient and produces so much value for society, people are going to still use it. Like, as much as I want to support small businesses, it's just much easier for me to go on my phone, order shit, not have to go anywhere, have it arrive at my door later the same fucking day than to drive 20, 30 minutes and go searching for something. It's just more efficient use of my time, regardless of what you think about the company, for example. So, like, if you make a good product, people will put up with a lot of shit. A lot of shit. People will put up with a lot of shit. Like, Apple can say all sorts of woke shit. People are not going to ditch iPhones. Like, it's like, you're using it. Like, I'm not using this phone anymore. Same thing with Twitter. Elon bought Twitter. I'm not using it anymore. Have fun doing something where you're not getting any attention. Like people just like to kick and scream to get attention. Like, oh my God, I'm so offended by this. Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. Go somewhere else where less people are going to care about what you say. Like, go somewhere else. Don't use Twitter then. Don't use Amazon. Like, don't use other things. Then don't. Then go. You ever see that in people's comments when, like, let's say, like, I see it sometimes on my comments. Like, you posted this, like, now I'm leaving. Unfollow. Unsubscribe. You ever see people comment shit like that? You need to post and comment, letting everyone know, like, I'm leaving. Everyone's like, no one cares. Like, go fuck off. Go enjoy. Go enjoy not doing, like, enjoy not being here. There's a lot of other places to be. Yet you need to, like, announce to everyone that you're leaving. I'm leaving, by the way. It's like being at a party and no one's talking to you and everyone hates you. And you're like, I'm leaving, everyone. I'm leaving. I once was at this party and I wanted to be here, but now I do not. And now I am leaving. Announcement. Watch me leave. And everyone's like, the fuck is that guy? I don't give a shit if you fucking go. No one cares. No one cares. And let's be real. Let's be really real. If you are obese, you are obese for a reason. Thus, the same reason why many people that are obese change their habits, do it properly, and lose the fat. They become not obese anymore because they change their habits. Is it easy to lose that extra body fat? Is it simple? Yes. Is it easy? No. Should it be easy? Of course not. It's worth having. It's not going to be easy. So people in the comments that have lost a lot of weight, like Heidi, it's not fucking easy. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. So people do things wrong and then expect like a pat on the back, like, oh my God, you tried and you failed. Oh no, sad for you. Being plus size must be healthy now because it was challenging for you to try to lose it one fucking time. But I've done everything. It's like, but I've tried everything. And I want to edit that. I've tried everything. No, yeah. Let me adjust that. Let me rephrase. You've tried everything except the thing that works. You've tried everything but what actually works. Are you shocked that you don't have results yet? You didn't do it right. Why should you get results? You're not guaranteed results. When I started Swolenormous, I'm not guaranteed to have a successful business because I started it. Well, I started a business and no one watched my podcast. No one downloaded it. No one watched my videos. Yeah, they didn't for a long time. I did live streams to 0 people or to 1 person for a long time. And then eventually it kind of grew. Okay. I wasn't just given a following. People were randomly downloading my shit out of nowhere. You're not guaranteed anything. You're not guaranteed, oh, you bought a gym membership. Oh, that's nice. Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You bought a gym membership. Oh, great. Great. You bought a gym membership. Okay, now what? Just because you have a gym membership, you're just going to build muscle and lose fat? You're just going to get results because you want to? Because you want to. You're not guaranteed anything. And anyone that says, I've tried everything, You know the number one thing that they haven't done is tried everything. Otherwise, they would have results, right? If they've done everything, they would have the results because they would have landed on something, or they did it and not long enough. They weren't consistent enough. Anyone that's like obese or morbidly obese, how many of them, I'm not saying this is the only way you can lose fat and build muscle. How many of them has done all the 7 pillars? How many of them is like, you know what? I'm going to get sunlight every day. I'm going to get quality sleep every single night. I'm going to do sauna. I'm going to do cold therapy. If you're able to, I'm going to eat grass-fed beef and eggs. I'm going to get rid of all the gluten, all the sugar, all the processed shit. I'm only going to eat protein and fat and maybe some fruit and carbs, maybe a little bit, whatever. I'm going to go keto for the most part. And then I'm going to switch into some more carbohydrates. And then I'm going to be lifting weights. I'm not going to be doing endless amounts of cardio. I'm going to be consistent every fucking... How many of them do that? I tried everything. Eats like salad and like lemonade and maple syrup or some shit. You do stupid diet approaches. You do stupid scams. These are the same, these victims are the same people that do the fucking scams. These are the same people that will buy these goddamn weight loss pills and these like multi-level marketing schemes. And like, I wonder why I didn't lose weight. I put this gel on my asshole twice a day and I didn't lose any weight. It was supposed to stimulate my metabolism. Fit tea. How come I didn't lose weight? It's like, well, you shit your brains out for 2 weeks, lost 15 pounds, and then decided your body was like, hey, we're dying of dehydration. So then you ate some carbohydrates because you're exhausted, dehydrated, and having cravings because you were low on water and you were exhausted because you weren't getting quality sleep. And then you wonder why you gained it all back and more. Oh my God. Like, seriously, fam. Come on. It's not complicated, but it doesn't make it easy because everything in your world, everything in your surrounding is trying to push you in the other direction. See, Will says, wait, the asshole gel doesn't work. I need to call my credit card. I told you. I fucking told you not to buy it, Will.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
See, we still have these people here watching the show. Even people that are part of the family. Still, it's tempting, right? It's tempting. Everyone wants to go for the asshole. The asshole gel is really, it's tempting, right? I just get to rub this around the rim and then it's going to fix my metabolism. It's going to increase my resting metabolic rate. It's tempting. I know. Trust me. And I know from personal experience, I've tried it. I've tried all these things.
Well, I'll be damned.
So much for the asshole gel. I'm telling you, fam. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Lord knows I've tried. All right, Tainty Man. Let's get a little Tainty Man. Aww. Excellent. Everyone's like, whoa. And people are still like, wait. Whoa. Tell me more about this asshole gel. See, even if I told you it doesn't work, everyone's like, whoop, wait a tick. Tell me more. Where can I get this? Asking for a friend. Just... All right. I am fucking lit.
He's on fire!
I am lit. I am off the reservation. We got to go into overtime. We're going to be here all fucking day. I still have to... Fuck. All right, Fef. It's a Fefcast. All right. We're going into overtime. We got overtime coming up. We got overtime in Swole Enormous X going down right now, bitches. We can talk more about asshole gel and all those fun things. Okie dokie. Swole Card time. Jesus Christ. Papa Swolio's asshole gel coming soon to papaswolio.com. Jesus fucking Christ. Papa's famous asshole gel. It's only for ages 13 and under. Get it? No?
And look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady with her legs crossed.
Okay. No? Anyone? Bueller? Thyroid alerts. Scrolling. I don't get anyone. I haven't gotten anyone. Here we go. Hashtag Fef. Let's go, fam. All right, we got one. We got a winner. Let's see if I can put it on the screen. I think we can put it on the screen because I was scrolling. Let's see. I think I can put it on the screen. Hold on. We got a winner. Do I have the name? Let's see. I'm going to put it at the end. No. because our winner was in the Telegram chat. I think I can put it because I scroll. Let's see here. It should show up. It should show up. Brandon W. Congratulations. Dun, 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 dun.
Congratulations.
I'm trying to put on the screen. It wasn't as smooth as I thought it would be because from the Discord. There we go. I can share the Swolenormous chat. There we go. Congratulations, Brandon. I love the post. Fef all the way off of that asshole gel. Congratulations. Everyone say, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. All right.
Come on, man.
All right. Send us a fucking email to Swolenormous. Support@swolenormous.com. Swole card, 2394 in the subject. Your mailing address in the body of the email. Congratulations, Brandon. And yeah, congratulations. Very nice, fam. We have overtime going down right now. So head on into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. We're going to hit that buzzer. We're going to hit that siren. Hey, Brandon, finally popped my Swole card cherry. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, Brandon. There we go. Let's go. We'll take some soundboard
You can
requests.
be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
Love the Fefcast. Everyone crushing it today. Well, that was nice.
Hey, stop! That's a huge bitch.
Hey, Brian, appreciate you being here, bro. Another awesome podcast. Papa, thanks. First time catching live, popping cherries. Listen to the live podcast all the time. Thank you so much for being here. Super stoked. All right, so we have overtime going down. Overtime going on right now. You could head on into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. So if you go to your homepage, you will see all the Telegram chats there. Go to the Daily Swole Telegram chat. You can watch. You can watch. But you can't hide. You can't hide. You can watch inside the Telegram chat, the Daily Swole Telegram chat. We're going to be there making some gains. Oh, yeah.
You need to stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
There's Tiny Tuck, Typical Tuck, Total Tuck, and the Tyrannical Tuck.
We got some asshole gel. Metabolism accelerating asshole gel coming soon to papasolio.com. You'll get 20% off for being a member, of course.
Fucking people.
Asshole gel. Oh, quick whip. All right, the asshole gel.
I fart in your general direction.
Fam, we are heading over to OT. Let's fucking go.
Finish him.
It is time. It is time to go into OT. Beaches, we're going down. It's going down. We're all going down with it. Let me get these overtime sideboard in. Nice. All right, so OT starts right now. The Daily Swole Telegram chat. You can join now, swolenormousx.com. And of course, if you can't, or you listen to this later and you're like, fuck, I missed overtime. Have no fear. We upload this segment shortly after. So go over there and check it out. Log into your homepage and then click on the Daily Swole Telegram chat, the Daily Swole Telegram chat, and we'll be over there. Fam, thanks for being here. And of course, check the links in the show notes down below. swolenormousx.com/BSW for the Black Swole Week specials. And of course, save 15% off site-wide over there at papaswolio.com. Use code Black Friday at checkout. All those links will be in the show notes and description down below. Congratulations, Brandon. And we'll see everyone here in OT. Thanks for being here. A lovely episode. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
I just